Well, hello YouTube, and thanks for stopping by. This is Greg. Wanted to have a chat today about some of my favorite double bit axes over the years. I've got a couple in vinegar baths that are going to need handles. Maybe will require an update in a week or two. But these that I'm going to show you today have been with me since I was just a little guy. One of them, well, I'll show you. Let me turn this thing around and I'll show you my favorite double bits. Okay, here they are, my favorite 6. And this little guy that probably shouldn't qualify, but it is a double bit, and it is one of my favorites. I've had it for a long, long time. This was my grandfather's little OA Norland saddle cruiser, which was his haversack hatchet. And he liked it because of the asymmetry and geometry of it. One edge of it is demonstrably thicker and more blunt and utilitarian, and one side is longer and thinner and really good for carving. Toward the end of his life, he ended up passing this one to me, along with this one that fits in the OA Norland scheme of things. It appears to me that they did a really good job, as evidenced maybe by their old logos too, with the guy in the canoe, of creating a tool set for canoe campers and backpackers. So this was their Trailblazer, and notice it's got a good amount of curve in the upper bout. This was his double bit that came to me kind of late in life. My first real double bit was this cruiser with a straighter edge, and our local hardware store in Pensacola at Reynolds. They both carried the entire line, as did the local Carson's Pawn Shop. This one in the back I've had for about 30 years. It's nearly a 5-pound head. When I saw it, it looked a little bigger than the Norlands I had. And just on a wild hair, since it was all by itself in a shop in Pennsylvania, I decided it needed to come home to Florida. The first one that I purchased is this little plum to be a companion to a Scout axe and Scout hatchet that I had also by Plum. This one, like the others, are on 24-inch handles and fit into the Gregory scheme of boys' axes. These next two probably don't belong on little handles. These were my grandfather's as well. This one is a 1946 Sager Chemical that I have on a 30-inch handle. He had it on a 36. And then this one that's kind of beat up is a Kelly Perfect Black Raven that he had on a 36 handle. And I have these two both on 28s. Except on the farm, I'm really not a double bit axe guy, but my favorite that isn't represented here is a Collins Legitimus that's a Puget Sound pattern, and then I have the Workhorse that just either stayed out in my truck or stayed out at the log pile, that is a council tool from the 50s. And as soon as I get them out of vinegar baths and get new handles on them, I'll do an update as my favorite double bits. The one I end up really using the most nowadays out at the log pile is this 4 3/4 pound OA Norland. Same weight as the Puget Sound Collins Legitimus that I'll be fixing up and bring into a video sometime in the future. But these are my babies with double bits, and the ones that I use frequently. And as soon as I get those other handful out of a bath, I'll have a double bit update. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.